All right, so we're going to learn how to land on a ship while it's moving. So we're just going to jump into it. Most people fly coupled. Don't do that. You see, we're moving at 123 meters a second. When we hit the air shield of the Idris, we shoot forward and then somehow go up to like 200 something. Ooh, we almost hit it. Go almost to 200 something. So when you're in coupled mode, when you hit the atmosphere or the gravity well, whatever you want to call it, of the ship, it shoots you forward. And it's really hard to land that way. You can do it, but as soon as you hit the air shield, you got to start hitting the brakes when you're in coupled mode, and it's really, really difficult. And if you're trying to land in something like the Polaris or a Carrick while it's moving, you're probably going to explode. So now let's look at what it looks like when you land decoupled. Okay, so now you see we're decoupled right there. We're coming in. We're going to get the ship up to about 100 meters a second or so. He's going to level off his speed. You can still land while he's changing speeds, but it's better if the pilot of the capital ship is at a constant speed. So you see we're doing 114 meters a second. As soon as we hit the air shield, bam, it's going to drop to essentially zero. We're going to match the speed. We're going to match the speed of whatever is going, but it's not going to reflect that in our speed. So now the Carrick, or the Idris is still moving through space forward, but we're nice and steady. And the only thing we did different was we decouple the ship, and that's honestly all you have to do. Okay, so now we're going to do a touch and go. Just make sure you take a look at the speed. We're decoupled. We were doing like 120 or something. As soon as we hit inside, our speed drops and matches the Idris speed. We're going to go ahead and land. We're going to do a touch and go, and the Idris is still moving at about 100 meters a second. Now we're going to lift up and we're going to go out the front of the ship while it's moving. Still decoupled. So all I'm doing, decoupled, moving forward, and you can just leisurely fly your way out. Easy as that. And you see our speed jumped up to like 100 and something as soon as we hit space. It's just, that's the way you got to do it. Just land decoupled, take off decoupled. Okay, so now we're still decoupled. We got the Idris in nav mode. We actually got him kind of accelerating. Of course, it's pretty slow, but I'm still able to catch him. Landing it is going 500 meters a second. Still not really a problem in the Idris because it's a straight through. Now, in the Polaris and Carrick, it's a bit of a different story. You can get some desyncs because you got the walls coming up behind you, whereas this is a tunnel, so it's more forgiving, I guess. But you see the trails back there. We're still moving to 500. We're exiting a simulation because it's Arena Commander, but the same applies in the PTU. It's still going to work the same way. But yeah, even if he rolls, we're attached to his gravity well. So he rolls, we roll with him. You know, I don't have to match that or anything. So yeah, you can do it at very high speeds. The key is, again, just to be decoupled. Okay, so here we are at the Polaris. We're getting the Polaris up to 100 and testing. The Polaris is anything 150 and below seems to do okay. When you start getting above 150, that's when it seems desync maybe starts becoming a factor, but 150 and below seems to be good. So we got him going about 100 or so, and he's got him at a constant speed. I'm going to come down and I'm going to land inside the Polaris while it's moving. We're decoupled. Bam, landed, easy breezy. When we go to take off, it's the same thing. We'll lift up, decoupled, no issues. See, turn around, he's still moving at about 100 or so meters a second. Okay, and it is kind of ship dependent in what you're trying to land in. So, I mean, there is going to be some desync. I mean, it's Star Citizen, you know, that we know what game we're playing. But here we are in the attack, moving at 100. We're in the Fury going 100. We've got it decoupled, landing gears down. But this one, whenever we would try to land, we would usually explode. You can get it, but it is hard. It's not as much room to work with. It's very unforgiving. You see, we exploded. So the attack, not the best ship for it. All right, so this one we got the Carrick moving at about 100. We got the hoverbot decoupled. I hadn't tried this one before, want to see if it would work, and lo and behold, it did. I mean, it was easy as pie. Landed in there, shut it down, make sure we're on the gravity pad. Carrick is still moving about 100 meters a second. We're going to crank the little pulse back up, and we're going to take off. Decoupled, of course, and you see the Carrick's moving. You can see the trails behind it. It's moving at 100 meters a second. easy breezy. I mean, there was just nothing to it. Landing in the front of this, you'll see here in a second. Well, we explode. Spoiler alert. But yeah, the hover bikes have issues, you know, when you hit gravity pads about it bumping you up too high. So that's really the issue there. You could probably do it if you're quick enough on pulling your height down. But yeah, it's not great for trying to load in the front while it's moving. But yeah, I hope this helps you guys out. Yeah, pretty much land decoupled. You'd be able to do it pretty much every time. It's not hard. You don't have to be a very good pilot. Just be decoupled and careful, and make sure you got good communication with the pilot of the ship. All right, guys, I hope that helped you out and you're able to try this out for yourself with your buddies. If you like this video, you know, give it a like, share it, all that good stuff. And as always, guys, I appreciate you, and I hope y'all have a good evening. See ya.